Patriots taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. A dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Patriots. So how about that? You want to talk about coming into a hostile environment and just silencing the crowd. They just did it.
Couldn't be a better start. There's no way. All week long, they've talked about having this type of a start, but I think they looked at it from the offensive team's perspective. You know, get the opening kickoff. You guys control the ball. A lot of people are now going to say, okay, now your offense, will they be out of whack? No, not at all. They're going to be absolutely happy. They're relaxed. They took care of business for them. They don't have any pressure. Now they can just go play.
Extra point attempt to come here. And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Yeah, that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Murray. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. They got his man complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dante Thornton, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. That's a great response. You give up the first score of the game, but you go right down yourselves and get the equalizer.
I just had a flashback there. I remember playing in a game like that in college where one of my teammates had said in the media that week, the opposite team would be lucky to cross our goal line. They crossed it in the first minute of the game. On our first offensive play, we scored. They answered back. Something similar to what we just saw there.
Very similar to what we just saw. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. He's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Hey, smash Bronco! Let's go. Ready?
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. Oftentimes, broken tackles are his specialties. Put another one on his tally there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. One-on-one, not likely to get him down. You need everyone else to get there and help you. I think they were signaling for you and I to jump on the pile and try and get him down, weren't they?
You don't want me out there, I promise you. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Up the middle they go. Barnett. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A great play there with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Now for the point after. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter.
14, Cowboys 7.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And what a return. Great field position all the way out to the 48 there.
Well, he gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On first down, Briscoe. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. The Cowboys at 4-3, a game over 500. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward.
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there. 37 yards. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from drawing level. Aubrey good with a PAT. And we are tied at 14.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest. You get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Now he's going to step up and run. And he will slide down with a good gain. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on first down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off, not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on third down. Makes it manageable now.
And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Big play there for New England. And even 40 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop it. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. You look at this Cowboy defense. They're a unit that enters play way down, number 28 in the NFL right now against the run.
One thing you do know, they'll be fired up because they're facing a top-5 rushing attack. And even if they have early success against them, they got to remember they got to sustain it because teams that are top 5, they don't stop running the ball. They'll get things done early.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
And the Patriot first down.
Rig alert! Rig alert! Ready.
Looking to throw. Elliott. The quick slant caught. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
At the 4-yard line.
Y'all got to pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Here we go, here we go.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Pretty entertaining start. 14-all the score on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football as they'll see what they can do on third and goal. Back to throw. Elliott. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Leo Chanel. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Partner, have you ever heard the story of Icarus in mythology? That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. Keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher, 3rd and 6.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
3rd down at 6. Here's Murray. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing now is Murray. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. To throw is Murray. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to move that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Big Ace open, Big Ace open.
Murray going to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And now comes the field goal unit on. And, boy, this is asking an awful lot here. Maybe that's an understatement.
70-yard attempt.
And why the field goal team is still out there is beyond me. Time to reconsider after the delay.
Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And this one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line.
23-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Hurt! Right there, hurt! Come on.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 9.
70, 60.
Looking to throw. Elliott. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
18, 79 Broncos. Mustang 19.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Check man.
43-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Barnett. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. 2nd and 14. Oh, a poor throw there, and it's intercepted. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
The Cowboys take over.
So the pressure there, they were right in his face. It altered the ball's flight, and as a result, it turned into a lineman's dream.
Absolutely, because what linemen dream of, getting into the quarterback's face, shows the importance of a strong pass rush, especially when it alters what they do back in the pocket. So even if you don't get the sack, you can make the play that leads to the big interception.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
What's that in? What's the key? 2-2.
Now a handoff up the middle. Briscoe. The broken tackle could not free him as he's brought down at the 10-yard line. Calling a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
2nd and 6 from the 10.
Sit. 2-2. Hot.
Now Murray. Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
2-2. Hey, Ace. Move. Hey.
And they're not going to get this one off in time. It'll be a delay.
That flag, that'll push him back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. And the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead is now 21-14. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Shoots by him. And makes it across the 20s. His guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. With his slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good heading scheme going.
And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick.
Back to throw. Elliott. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Gotta assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Operating from the gun. Elliott. Now he's going to step up and run. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. The final shot before break. Elliott. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Hey.
On first down, Briscoe. And he stopped immediately there. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
They work now on 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Murray. Trying to set up a screen for Blue. Takes this to the 45. Got a little space after that nice move. That'll be a pickup on the screen, and it sets up a 3rd down.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger game.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Check. Watch twist.
Now flags, and we're going to get a delay of game. So that flag will set him back 5 yards. Bad time to get a delay of game penalty there. Not that there's a good time, but that makes it 3rd and 6. Here's Murray from midfield. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll go out of bounds after taking a little further down inside the 40.
It's a gain of 11.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
Now that's a quarterback who's in charge out there right now. Wants to throw the ball on 3rd down, doesn't find anyone open, tucks it away, takes off, and picks up the 1st down. Not by a little, but by plenty.
Ace.
They'll run on 1st down. Briscoe. Down the numbers. There he goes. Still going. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great play there. 39 yards. And the Cowboys have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Well, it has been the passing game that's really been responsible for much of the scoring so far. But let's not forget about this running attack. They're pretty good, too, as evidenced right there.
I think, Brandon, the fact that they've thrown the ball so well contributed to that touchdown, because that was a defense that was really keyed up to cover those receivers. All they wanted to do was blanket them. They didn't have enough men in the box to stop the run, and you saw the end result.
And able to get this out to the 25. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because they don't get some kind of points here. That next drive, that can make this a 3-possession game.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far.
And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Not too shabby for his first carry in the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for, a really good change of pace back.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there. With now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Aubrey good with the PAT. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got to find a chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Up the middle they go. Barnett. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
No gain on the play. It's third down and 4.
On third down, it's Barnett. And he's going to be stopped short of a first down as they'll get to him at about the 33.
And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on fourth down. They'll try and run for it. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark gets a little short, and he didn't get there. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dante Thornton, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cowboys get another third quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Aubrey now for the PAT.
And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score Cowboys 42. Patriots 14. President Aubrey to kick off the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
20-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
70.
Operating from the gun, Elliott.
Open man, Kyle Williams. He's got it.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up for 36.
That's good for a Patriots.
Here we go.
First down.
Ready, ready.
On first down, it's Barnett. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
First target, first catch, and a first down.
And the Patriots first
And they're
down.
not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 19 tight, 19 tight. 19 Lion. Dragon 60. Ready.
Operating from the gun, Elliott. And his throw here is incomplete.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try to throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. And Walker has it. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 15-yard line. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability there to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And the Patriots are going to have it first and goal as they'll take this down to about the 3.
That's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Looking to throw. Elliott. And he's got it. Touchdown. A great play there. His second TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Patriots get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point attempt here still to come. And that'll cut the lead back now to 21.
Makes the score Cowboys 42, Patriots 21.
Kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
brings up the
Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one was over a long time ago.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
Ran up by the Lux Messer up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. People diabetic. They mouth it full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
I got him, man. I got him. He's mine. He's mine.
Now a handoff up the middle. Briscoe, a strong running. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 63 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. 2nd and a couple. Here's Murray. Got his man. It's Thornton. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a first down to boot. They're looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier, and now he's got a first down here. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Easy. That's one.
On play action, it's Murray. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Marcus Jones picks it, and the Pats are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They'll probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24.
And the Patriots first down. A gain of 18 on the play.
They'll run on first down. Barnett. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
He's tackled at the 30.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
And a Patriot first down.
Comedy Lions.
Back to throw. Elliott. This is caught by Williams. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down.
That's another Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 48.
Operating from the gun. Elliott. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Now 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Shot. Mustang nice. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Viking 18.
Henderson running straight ahead. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
Now, Bronco 80.
A 7-yard gain. That's another Patriots first down.
They go play action here on first down. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above. So the officials and the folks in New York got a second look at this one, and the call is going to be overturned. Back to throw now on first down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Fights him off. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with 27 seconds showing on the clock. From the 5 now, 2nd and a yard. Out of the gun or run with Henderson. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
18 rattle. 18 rattle.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And this is called. Touchdown, Patriots.
Touchdown.
A great effort there. A touchdown on a kick return, and now one through the air. And the Patriots have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Patriots 28.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Don't show it's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Here we go, shot.
It's still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. A little clock management 101.
Charles, a lot of happy